Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Strategic Feminine here on YouTube Live. And of course, we love to focus on all things feminine, all things girly, all things womanly in essence. So if you're interested in that type of thing, don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for the rest of the video. Hey, ladies, how are y'all doing today? I'm here. I was about to say I'm here and I'm queer, but, but I'm here. I think at least one of those things are true. I'm here. I'm in this bitch, okay? I really kind of want to have this is the thought process behind my video, just so y'all can understand it, right? I wanted to create a space where I could do my hair, do my nails, and it just kind of feel like easy, blah blah blah, you know. I'm just trying to do femininity maintenance. I'm just trying to be just a girl, okay? What that does mean is that I encourage the girlies to do their hair along with me, nails, whatever. Like, girl, if you ain't got nothing to do, find something to do, okay? Like, that's the type of time I'm on, right? Because I don't want nobody crying about, them being not and being entertained. Baby, do your hair, do your nails. Like, come on. Like, what are we talking about? You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna probably be talking as I usually do, showing clips as I usually do, but it's gonna be about me looking in the mirror because I got big things planned. I want to be sure I look picture perfect and doing all the big ones that I can do. So I might even do a little haul because a lot of my stuff is a lot newer, a lot nicer. I've definitely spent the year making sure that my whole femininity supply is picked up. The only thing I really need to buy now is like shampoo. I'm missing shampoo. And I think that's about the only thing I'm pretty much missing out on right now. I have a few hauls that I wanted to do, but we're going to talk about that later in the video. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. I always get so excited. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Hold up. Now we started. Well, try to hide it. I didn't want to sneeze on cam, but Lord, okay. And today we are reporting live in pink sexy pajamas, as we always do. We like to keep it cute around here, right and tight. You know what I'm saying? We don't just be going alive all crusty dusty. We won't like to do that here on the strategic feminine side, right? I have my silk eye mask just so I'm in uniform with you guys. So it's like a big virtual sleepover. That's what we're going to call it. It's a virtual sleepover. I just want to be able to create a space where more women feel comfortable being prissy about their routine and allowing it to consume them without having to apologize for that. You see what I'm saying? Okay, right. Let's get it together. Let's get it on popping. I'm not gonna do too much. I'm just gonna. I think y'all can see. Maybe I should add. Not even maybe. It's more than likely going to be a whole 100%. I'm going to add the blueprint of basically my look going into the month. Now, if it doesn't 100% turn out like this, it's okay, but this is the inspiration I'm looking for. I'm looking for cat eye, siren eye, okay? This half up, half down is going to eat. I'm going to do some bombshell curls to make sure it sets. I'm not going to take these down the whole week. Like, if I ain't got nothing to do, I'm going to be walking around in curlers the whole week. And I'm thinking, now this is a thought, I'm not 100% sure. I'm thinking I want to do pink aura nails, but I have to be very careful because these are going to be my birthday nails. So it's like extremely important when I do decide. But yeah, so yeah, let's talk about how I broke up with my nail stylist. Is that what you call them? I broke up with my nail salon. Yep, right before New Year's Eve, Christmas, the holidays. Yep, I had to break up with them. And I want to talk about that because honestly, I've been kind of having the more that I kind of commit to this lifestyle, the more that I have, newer and newer tips to share, and sometimes I come back with horror stories too. I'm not gonna lie, every time doesn't come. I sometimes come back out with horror stories, and I want to share them with the girlies that understand. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy for everyone. I broke up with my nail stylist, and let's go ahead and talk through like the makeup look while I'm doing. Okay, what are we gonna start on first? I feel like I can do those nails easy. So what? Instead of doing like, cause I don't have any blooming gel, I haven't yet to find it. I don't, I haven't. I'm not really around any nail supply stores like I used to be. So the Aura nail. What I don't want to do is revert to my basic French because I always do the French set, and I feel like I don't have a steady enough hand right now, because I haven't been practicing my nails to make that look extra tea. And I don't got a lot of time to be working on this. I really want to keep it real simple. So I think Aura nails with eyeshadow might do it. But I'm also like, dang, do I really want to do that pink though? Like, am I really feeling pink? Because I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, even though I kind of came in on pink, pink is like my brand and everything. I've been feeling red. The color has been red for me recently. So yeah, do with that what you will. Why did I break up with my nail girl? We're gonna probably start on the hair first. All right, so I'm probably gonna. This is what I'm gonna do because I'm gonna redo my ponytail, and then I'm also gonna curl the back, and it's gonna be giving this because it's already styled. I have a U part going in, right? It's a U part now, and it's already sewn in. So all we gotta do is refresh these curls, brush this hair because I've been sitting around acting like I ain't have nothing to do because I said I'm gonna do it on live for the girls. I'm gonna do it on live for the girls. I'm gonna do it on live for the girls. Girl, if you don't get it up and comb that hair. Okay, whatever. Why did I break up with my nail salon? Okay, so I had my vacation. I wanted to make sure that my nails look good. I was going for the cat's eye. But one of my grievances with the nail supply stores is that they don't keep up with all the trendy hairstyles. When you want to go to the other nail supply stores, they like to keep it real classic, real basic, real simple. At least my nail supply lady. That's just what I found with most of them. They like traditional styles. When it comes to like all the new stuff, they'll tell you no real quick. So I go to him. I had these cat eye red, like kind of blood red nails. That the idea that I had with the shorties, because the shorties look so good. My last time, I'm thinking, let me just do the same shorties again, but with a red. So it's really supposed to just be a color change. They like the lady now who usually does my nails. She wasn't here, so I had the guy who usually does my toes. He was there to do my nails and my foot. So it was what it was, right? Hold up. Let's make sure that we have everything that we need to start. At least make sure everything is heated. Okay, so like, yeah, I went to him. And I knew he didn't need to do too much because the lady who usually does my nails, she's T, by the way. Like, her application is spot on, right? I mean, when I sit there and have her do my nails, I study what she did. Her application is not to be played with. So really, it just needed to cover the regrowth and change the color. Nothing too extra, and really like sharpen the shape. Because after a while, when you're wearing nails, the acrylic starts to like change shapes and stuff. Mine starts to round out, and I like a sharper acrylic square look. I just feel like that's super cute. I don't care too much the size or the length, but a square, sharp square is super cute. It's super tea, and can't nobody tell me nothing else. So I'm there, whatever, and he does the toes, does the hands, and I'm thinking like, these people tax or whatever, but it is what it is. Wait, why did I leave there and this man talk about $117 for essentially a refill and a pedicure? And mommy, she was like, that must be $60 for both. And I'm like, hey, when I looked on the price, whatever he rounded up did not match what was on the menu. I'll tell you that, okay? Because it didn't match the menu at all, okay? Whatever number he gave me did not match what I had calculated. And I always, leave room for an extra like $10 or so, just because I know people be playing with the money. But no, I just chalk that up to, what? It's the holidays. We probably on, holiday surge pay, but I will never go back to these people again. One, because he wasn't my typical nail guy. So like, again, his skill wasn't there right now. He rubbed my feet well, but that's about it. The nail girl is really who I was coming for. But both times I kind of just felt like good nails. Not talking nothing bad about their sportsmanship or nothing like that, their craftsmanship. But both times I felt like I got a very simple nail style, and I felt like I paid premium prices. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if I'm leaving with $117 worth of nails, you're thinking I had bling, bedazzles, length. I had none of that. Like it was literally like a basic nail. Somebody, forget that somebody. That somebody not even important. Literally, like it just was. When I looked at it, I was overwhelmed. Or scratch that. When I looked at my nails, even though yes, they were cute and they were professionally done, I was definitely underwhelmed by the style. I felt like, I know there are stylists who do well, but I just feel like those nail salons, like those express nail salons, the traditional Vietnamese people, I don't prefer to go. I don't prefer to go anymore. I rather just continue doing what I was doing before, which was buying all of my own stuff from the nail supply store and doing my own nails, just super, super simple. You know what I'm saying? Rather than spending $100 to get you to do some super simple nails. Because if I'm spending 100, if I'm spending two, I want designs, nails, colors, cheetah prints. I want flowers. You know what I'm saying? I want to look at the nail and feel like, okay, this is 117. I looked at my nails and I felt like this was a solid color. They didn't reshape. All you did was like, you know what I'm saying? You played in my face. I'm gonna call it what it is. You played in my face because it was Christmas. You know what I'm saying? And I let you because I knew I was never coming back. So yeah, I'm back to taking my nails into my own hands. I think I learned a good enough technique from the lady, and I'll probably go if like it's a disaster and like I needed to go somewhere tomorrow or something. But yeah, I can't believe. I don't even understand why I said that. Honestly, nails have been one of those expenses that I cannot justify. Hair, I can justify. I can completely justify making sure your hair is tea. I'd spend 100. I probably spend 200. I probably even spend upwards of 300 a pop to make sure that my hair look good because that makes sense. It's understandable. There's a real benefit to that. The nails, 100 for shorties. Does that sound right to you? Tell me I'm not tripping, because I could just be, picking and stuff. But I felt like, if I spend $100, I want at least mid length. Yeah, I just want at least mid length. I want mid length and some bedazzle. But when I used to go to the girl I used to go to when I was like in high school or whatever, she used to charge $10 per rhinestone. Like them people be taxing. So I think I might start trying some of the IG girls before I completely quit. But yeah, that has been extremely something that I have not like reverted back to. Like I at first was super busy, so I was just allowing outputting all of my feminine maintenance because, like I say, femininity is labor. I should talk more about that. Right, you're right. I just want to kind of get y'all into the mood and get comfortable before I start what I'm gonna do. But yeah, femininity is labor, so I understand like the benefit of being able to push that off to somebody else. So I'm not gonna complain or anything. And it's not like I wouldn't have paid or anything like that. But me, like, I feel like if I'm spending, like, I want to feel like, and this is what I've been feeling like with my femininity maintenance. I feel like I'd be spending the money, but I don't be feeling premium. Like, I'd be feeling like, whether I cut a corner, whether the people that I employ cut a corner. I personally just feel like I don't want to spend the money and not look like the money I just spent. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Because I know the girls walking around with extra, 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 extra long nails, and I don't know what they nail techs charge, but it's like, regardless of what it is, it's like I know it's comparable. I know it ain't, you know. So that's just me, girl. I don't know. I'm just been running my mouth. That's funny. You said you only wear nails super square shape. That's how I wear mine. French tip, super square. It's so feminine and pretty. It is. It's super classic looking. Like I feel like when I experiment, like I can try an almond and a stiletto and all of those things were cute, but there is something classic about a square. A shorty square, a square, like something normal. Hi, Shavette Jackson. How are you doing this nighttime? Okay, I would love to see y'all in the chat. I'm not trying to be nosy. What city do you live in? $10 per rhinestone is expensive where I'm from. It's $5 a design per finger. Dang, what? How much is that? Five, 10. Girl, let me. Not me counting. Girl, get your life. This is why I say public school. Somebody blamed it. Let me count because I'm like five times 10, I think. I'm a calculator baby. We use calculators. No, I don't know it in my head. Oh, so about $50 per. That's what I'm saying. Maybe I'm crying. Maybe that was worth the money. Maybe I'm crying. Maybe I'm crying. Maybe that was worth the money. I don't know. Do I have a picture of just my nails that I can show? So y'all can tell me if I'm tripping or not. I think I kind of showed it a little bit in the photo I gave y'all not too long ago. But yeah, I've kind of, the thing about it is not that $100 is a lot. The $100 is what I expect to pay if I'm leaving the house. It is what it is. But it's like I want to look like I spent $100. It's now like the next goal. So I'm kind of not even just looking for people to do my nails or do my hair or just get the job done. I'm now looking for the cream of the creme. I'm now looking for like the top stylists, the top honcho girls, whatever, right? Because these are the girls that are going to be able to get my everything looking, up, 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 up. Let me go ahead and get started with the girls. Okay, 10 o'clock. Yeah, I don't know. I would never. One thing about me, I will pay your price. If you give me a price, I will pay that. But that don't mean I'm coming back. Oh yeah, that don't mean I'm coming. I will pay your price every time. I will never argue with a service provider about their price. Girl, that's your price? Okay. And I'm gonna ask you, are you sure? And I'm gonna pay that money, and you will probably never ever see me again. I don't even care. I don't even care. So I have bought some more nail supply for my nail supply spot because I had given up. Like I said, I was spending heck of money on getting my nails done, which it was convenient. The reason why I enjoyed getting my nails done, by the salon is because I don't have like a water machine here, like a spa bath. I don't have that. I'm gonna buy that for my birthday. But and them dry pedicures and stuff, uh-uh. Uh-uh. After a smooth little minute, I didn't really notice it, but the toes wasn't looking so good. I don't know who needs to hear this. The dogs need to be soaked in water maximum an hour every 2 weeks. Maximum. Okay. It needs to be submerged in water. You need to be meticulously pulling out all the dead skin after you submerge it in water. It needs that water treatment. I was doing the dry, like Russian nail manicure type of technique. That can work with your fingernails. Your toenails, you need to submerge them bad boys in some water and let the crust and let all, yeah, girl. I'm not going to, because it takes like, we're on our feet all the time. We're using our hands all day. It takes that moisture, that water frequently to break down callus, to break down maybe even tough skin that we have. Some people, they work extremely hard. They may work out, so they may have more callus than others. So yeah. So next thing I'm gonna buy is a foot bath, so I can really take this seriously about as far as doing my own nails or whatever. I don't know what it is, but I always cut my toenails too short. Like, and that's why I be going to them for real, because they just know how to make everything look so aesthetic. I feel like mine's be looking like, they're done, but it be looking like, not perfect. But I feel like I just feel like I'd be like over doing it with some of these things sometimes. I'm doing well. I think I thought it was gonna snow. It was supposed to snow, so I was thinking we must be snowed in. I got some house chores done or whatever, but I just want to enjoy the rest of my night. Just have a good night. I have a small little tip on my two big toes. I've been putting a tip on my big toes for 2 years. So when I get my nails done, it's nice and in the hundreds. So that sounds about right. Okay. So yeah, I'm crying. Okay. Well, I'm still breaking up with him. I'm not doing it. I'm not. My thing is, if you're going to pay, it's going to look nice. You ain't going to pay me no honey for no basic, simple nail. Not doing it. I can do my own simple basic nail. But yeah, me too. I got my big toe on right now. That's why I went to her in the first place, because I wanted her to place on this big toe. And she's good, because this has been on since Halloween. My nails, I haven't like refilled my nails since Halloween. That's how, like, literally, I have so much new growth. It's crazy. So the lady is good. But that dude, man, he just put a bad taste in my mouth. And I don't know, man. I'm not used to this. Like, even though I didn't grow up in the 90s, I grew up hearing about nails being $50 or refills being 25. I grew up listening to the 90s women talk about their maintenance and stuff. So when every time I hear 2025 prices, 2026 prices about some femininity maintenance, I'd be wanting to clutch my pearls. I'm like, girl, what? And now it's even more, it's such valuable information. Such valuable information. It's such valuable information. So I see why the girls be taxing, but I quit. And she says, if you want to keep your feet looking soft every time, I get in the shower, scrub my feet with a foot scrubber. I also like to exfoliate with sugar scrub on the back area, as well as any other area that might be prone to texture. I wouldn't even, it's just textured skin. On any textured skin, I use sugar scrub. And that pretty much evens it out for the most part. She said those are old prices. Yeah, girl, I don't even understand. I'm like romanticizing an era I was never a part of. I should be used to this. Those prices is old. I think it's like 35 to 40 for a fill now. Yeah. Oh no, girl. Maybe the people. I don't know. It don't ever like. Somebody said, "Oh my god, I gotta play this video." Somebody said you part wigs was a recession indicator. Somebody said all these black girl hairstyles coming back as a recession indicator. And y'all know the finance girly and me cannot let it go. And I think they're right. They is not wrong. Let me see if I can pull it up on TikTok. Because I was not thinking about that. But it is. I know I have all my sites, girl. Hmm. This is strange. Don't y'all think this is strange? Okay. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna give y'all the moment to take the floor if y'all want it. Who is here? What do y'all like? What are y'all doing? What routine are y'all doing? What are y'all working on? What is the nail shape gonna be? If you're gonna choose a nail shape. Hmm. Hmm. It's like if I save the post, I know I'm not gonna find it no more until I don't need it. But if I repost the post, I might be able to find it. Mm. So a lot of this is like preemptive maintenance anyway, because this is going to be like the basis for the birthday look. And I don't think I'm taking pictures this birthday look. Like, it seems so weird, but I don't think I'm taking pictures this look. It's like I've been playing around with a concept for a photo shoot. However, I really haven't been able to like, I don't know. I haven't been able to put all the final details on it. And I really don't need a photo shoot this year because I just completed one at the beginning of the year for New Year. I really didn't need a one for my birthday because I just did one. Like, I feel like it's unnecessary. Oh, found the video. Oh, yep. So we about to watch this. We about to watch this. So yeah, but I feel like if you thinking about doing a photo shoot and you ain't even put it's probably not gonna happen. You talking about you thinking about. But no, I wanted to do this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to do something white, completely different. Just do something pitch white in the snow with a dress on. But I wanted it to be a long dress, but not wedding. And I don't know, that just feels like so mm, I don't know how to get it done. So I might, yeah, I'll give my ideas to y'all. Y'all can use that. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm not really feeling it right now either. Because I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to be in the cold. Am I really planning on being in the cold? It's just a lot of logistics that I'm not ready for. It's a lot of capacity I'm not ready to take on responsibility for. Because this makeup shoot, I do want to have somebody professionally do my makeup. Because there's been a lot of shoots where I've been free balling and it's been working in my favor so far. So I would like to be able to have the ease of my next photo shoot to be able to have things done or the person on site for me and just things a little bit more taken care of. So it's not my responsibility. Okay, so I done rambled for like 30 minutes. I think we done got really acquainted with each other. Hi, my name is Strategic Feminine here on YouTube, and I like to talk about all things feminine and girly and things. I'm going to be doing my hair so I can look tea because I have a lot of things planned coming up this month, and I can't be out here acting like I ain't got stuff to do. I'm using this time as an opportunity to open the floor to my girlies and just allow us to talk about all things feminine, all thing girly, all thing having to do with you up in the stock, your aesthetics, things that we care about. Nothing too major, nothing too extra. It needs no introduction. Like, you know what I'm saying? This stuff is normal stuff. So when I see people, and we're not gonna worry about them today because it is what it is, right? But when I see people be mad about folks getting their hair done, it made me wonder if there's something wrong with them people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you mad because somebody else getting their hair done is insane to me. Okay. So what I'm going to first start off with is the Ruby Kisses Lip Scrub. Gentle exfoliating vitamin E. Okay? Because my lips is cracked the fuck up right now. This winter is hurting me. Very bad. Like, winter has not been kind to me at all, my friend. I'm not feeling this at all. I mean, I'm telling you, I was tea for the summer. Like, I feel like, oh my God. I feel like I'm romanticizing the summer, but it's like I'm was tea for the summer. Like, you don't understand. Like, my body loves sun. It is the number one thing that keeps me cute, because without the sun, I don't know what I would do. Okay? And it has a little bit of sugar. I think it's white sugar, but they really should have used brown sugar and honey for this. So if you wanted to make your DIY lip scrub, brown sugar, but like you would want to really use like 100% something really like raw, you know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. Brown sugar, honey, and you can also use Vaseline. Vaseline gets my lips looking really cute, actually. Like, if I wear Vaseline on my lips overnight, I just wake up and my lips are extra puffy and like give a natural pout. I don't know why. I don't know why. I wonder if there's a science behind it. And if there is, can somebody please explain it to me? All right, we're gonna send these. We're gonna send these out. All right, now this is where it's gonna get real. It's gonna get real. I need y'all not to judge me, and I'm not gonna judge you. Okay? We listen and we don't judge. Let's start there. But this hair has to up to half down. I feel like I wanted to do straight hair. But straight hair is really not my look. Like, I don't know how to best explain it. My hair needs curl. It needs it needs volume. It needs definition. I don't even care if my hair is blown out. Like, it's still gonna react better in a curl. Straight is not my thing. So first what I'm gonna do is make sure that I add these rollers onto the curls. Once I go ahead and add the rollers onto the curls, I'm gonna leave it overnight so it can set, and then work on the front part, which is the ponytail. I'm gonna use my hot iron, my hot comb, and I'm just gonna lightly press it and wrap it around with like one of these ponytail wraps, so I can add, because I added basically, let me tell y'all my nightmare story of trying to get this hairstyle in. So my hairstylist, she lives in the country. So we have to drive literally to the middle of Bumba to get to her, you know, when we need her, right? So I don't always see her, but when I do, it's an event. And I assumed, not really was sure, but I assumed that, you know, from what the hairstyle I needed, that I would need another weft or a bundle to go for the half up, like the ponytail. And I didn't have that. Like, I didn't have it. I didn't have it at all. So I'm like, I'm gonna just pick one up on the way. So in the country, from what I hear, nothing is, not even from what I hear, but I know nothing is open in the country on Saturdays and Sundays. It might, Saturday is your last day, but on Sunday, they is closed for church, babe. Like, you're not gonna be able to do nothing. So on the day of, first of all, was late to my hair appointment, couldn't get it done the same day. She graciously rescheduled me for the next day, when she doesn't work on a Sunday. She did that as a favor to me. So shout out to my girl. And I had to run to the middle of another country, not like country, but I mean, like, y'all know how the countries is far away from each other. So I had to go from one county to the next to get some hair done. Whatever, right? 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back. All the other hair stores is closed because it's a Sunday. We're in the middle of the country. Bumble, woods, trees, pasture, farms, cattle. I'm talking the whole thing. So by the time I finally get to this lady's hairstyle, I don't even care It's just it's literally, I wouldn't even, it's like a hut, but it's full of hair supply. I think I was in heaven. I was like, I can't believe the country has such nice stuff like that. Blah blah blah. End up getting the hair done, just to find out that it was 10 inches of the ponytail at the top. So of course, completely dropped the ball, but it was cute enough to where I could wear it for the first week, right? And it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, now I have the opportunity to fix it on my own. So I'm gonna definitely be able to work on that. Vaseline does give your lips that extra power, but the sugar scrub you're talking about earlier, if you put that on your lips and rinse it off every night, make your lips extra pouty too. You know, I think lip care is like that's one of them ones that you really gotta talk about. Lip care is one of those ones you should, especially in the winter. You know, I wasn't really. I don't know why I'm acting like I'm new to life. Like I don't know if this is like the first time I feel like everything is affecting me. I don't know, but I don't be feeling like I have a huge memory or problem walking around chapped lip. Like I don't really feel like that's like an issue. But this summer, I mean, this winter has been, well, also, I feel like it's been recordly cold. Ain't nobody talking about that right now, but I feel like once the winter is over, everyone's going to talk about how recordly cold it was this winter. So that's another thing. My body is not happy with the weather at all. It's been reacting in ways it's usually not used to. I usually don't have to worry this much, but yeah, I've been drinking water. I've been putting on the ESO. I've been putting on the lip gloss. I'm trying. What I have to stop doing is putting on lip gloss because it's wintertime. And I have to realize that just because it says gloss or something, it's coating your lips, but it's not moisturizing or penetrating the lip skin. So that's why, my lips could be crusty too using the wrong product. Mm. Okay. I have the ESO, and I bought this from Walmart. The ESO birthday cake. Okay. We used to rock ESO back in the day when we was kids in elementary and middle school. Undefeated legend. Okay. Let's just plug all of the very important things up. Okay. Let's talk about it. Yeah, I'm gonna just talk about all the things, all of the unnecessary gadget purchases I have made in order to commit to my beauty, my femininity, and my overall styling power. Like I feel like it's helped. Don't I complain? Like it sounds like I'm complaining, but I enjoy all these purchases that I made. Right? I upgraded my nail bit. So I have a way better nail drill. Way, way, way better. Okay. When I tell you, I used to do that's the whole reason I stopped doing my nails in the first place was because my nail bit. I had first I was only hand filing for a while, actually. I was hand filing for a while. And then after I stopped hand filing, I had like this like little cheap kiss drill, nail drill that you get from the I don't know, like one of them CVS stores or whatever. So yeah. Okay. Perfect. But that eventually got really, really, really dull after a while. So stopped using that, and then I stopped doing my nails, and then I went to the nail salon, and then y'all heard my whole rant about the nail salon, so y'all don't need to hear me rant about that no more. But yeah, like I just, because outside of my usual square, I like a Y2K junky, trashy look. Like that's really neat, but can't wear that. Can't be out and about like that no more. And you're going to be like, why? Why can't you be out and about with the Y2K trashy now? I just feel like it's a little ghetto looking. I don't know. Like, it's not like, I don't think that was politically correct to say, but I definitely think that it gives that trashy look on purpose. Like, when I say it's trashy, it really is. Like, I like a trashy Y2K early 2000s nail. Like, I really do. So I just feel like that look, I don't know. So I don't really wear it too much no more. I really just feel like classic, clear, is what I'm wanting to get into. So I have a bikini competition happening this Friday. Wait, let me go ahead and put my thing on the charger just so we're all in agreement. I don't need y'all going nowhere. Okay. So I have a bikini competition, and I am extremely excited because I think it's a good photo opportunity. I think it's an opportunity to show off like my outfits, the body, in the winter, of course, right? Because it's like, girl, the winter time, yep. And I also think that it's just something to do a week to pregame before my birthday. Like, before I actually pop out for the birthday, I can pregame at this bikini contest and let that be what it is. And I just feel like it's gonna be so freaking cute. I don't know. I'm just like, my thing is, I feel like I wish I would have really knew about this before I decided, because I'm a little scared that they might be girls that really worked out. You know, I'm hoping not. I'm hoping not. But you know, in case girls was really working out for this, I'm like, okay, I might. Because I've been feeling like I've been slacking when it comes to the physique. I've been feeling that way. I've been feeling like, girl, for modeling, not for like the average, regular, everyday bitch, like, you know, for them, T. I feel like for modeling, though, a little extra, like, you got to put a little extra work in. You got to do a little extra something, because the body is definitely the signature, it's the piece. So even knowing how to flatter that is extremely important. Most of the models who we see like have the greatest looks, all of their stuff is tailored or custom made. Like, they don't wear, and that's another thing I'm gonna talk about. I have a lot to talk about. Like, that's why I wanted to do this live stream, because this is an entrance into Pretty Girl February. My subscribers already know, if you're new to the wave, like, this February, we're just going to focus on all beauty tips, all beauty trends, everything beauty related. And it's really just going to give a space for us to express that hyper femininity that makes us so unique, that makes us so essential and influential. And it's also something that I think brings me and my audience closer together. Like, I feel like no matter, you know, the real from the fake, whatever, like, everybody who is on this channel, they like to get dressed. Like, I set the standard, I set the precedence. It is what it is. You like to look good, and that's why you're here. Period. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. That's the only girly thing I don't do. I need to do to work out. I'm a little on the fast side, but I do need to work out. Girl, you and me both, sister. Don't even sit here and act like I'm not gonna even sit here and play crazy with you. You and me both, sister. You and me both. I definitely got a little, I would hope none would call it this, but I definitely could feel like, without me doing my maintenance, some skinny fat, could definitely, could definitely happen. Like, if I was to sit around with this body for like 10 years and never lift a muscle, that would be tragic. Ain't no little back girl I posted. Well, if I did, she's not me. I might need to get this flat iron a little hotter. I might need to sit a little bit longer. So this is going to be a perfect segue. So I can go ahead and show the videos that I had saw posted on TikTok. And I'm going to allow them to kind of explain this recession indicator talk that I've been talking so much about. And you're going to see the influence, especially when I post these new videos. So I'm allowing this to set the tone, this live stream to set the tone for what we're going to talk about going further, especially when it comes to the aesthetics, like especially when it comes down to the aesthetics.
Quick weaves, miracle knots are recession indicators. Honestly, anything crochet for me is a recession indicator. Argue with your mama. Recession indicators for black women. U part wigs, V part wigs are a recession indicator. I haven't seen anybody get a vixen in years. Quick weaves, miracle knots are recession indicators. Honestly, anything crochet for me is a recession indicator. Argue with your mama. Okay. Recession indicators.
She said what she said. She said that if you out here rocking quick weaves, the U parts, the crochets, that's a recession indicator. Low key sounding like that's a broke girl hairstyle. Now I'm sitting here with my U part. So she ain't talking to me. She might be talking to y'all. She ain't talking to me. But I don't disagree. I don't think that anything that she said was shocking. Yeah, I definitely think that those are cheaper hairstyles. And them getting more and more popular, just showing you that people are going to save more and more money on the aesthetics. And I think that's okay. Like, ain't no reason for you to walk around. And if you ain't got it, spending the money like you got it when you could just walk around with your crochet. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I just think that, and I was talking about this with like one of the YouTuber friends, like, the truth of the matter is with, when it comes to femininity, the skill behind femininity, the being able to actually present what you have, present your assets well. Women are never going to respect you without that level of craftsmanship. Like, without you putting in that level of craftsmanship. Oh, I put it on the 100 degrees. That's why it's sitting here acting all furry. I'm like, girl, if you don't burn this head, this ain't mine. Girl, burn this scalp. Burn it. Somebody said when you're straightening your hair, when you're curling, and it was like 1 Mexican down. And that's literally all I hear when I straighten my hair now. So we gonna let that hot iron. What black girl y'all talking about that got posted? What happened? Should that you don't have to explain? Okay. Women are going to use cheaper and cheaper hairstyles, but they're going to do everything that they can do going further to make sure that don't nobody think that it's cheap. Okay. There might be a rise in the popularity of these recession indicator hairstyles, such as the crochets. What else do I feel like is a recession indicator hairstyle? Some that's cheap. Yeah, quick weaves have been extremely popular. Maybe she is right. And my thing is, I never really found the feasibility and a quick weave. I've just been too petrified to really get one. So I've never been able to do it. But yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do y'all think that's a recession indicator to walk around with crochets or a U part or V part wig? The vixen hairstyle. Well, there's a reason why I don't think it now she a little off base with the vixen. The vixen sewing is a hard hairstyle for anybody to maintain. That takes technique, that takes the proper hair texture, that takes maintenance. A four-part vixen with like type 4 hair only makes sense if you're getting like a type 4 kinky fro or something like that, right? Walking around with a silky straight and you talking about some you want a four-part vixen, it's just not a feasible hairstyle. It's not convenient. That's why a lot of people aren't doing them. They can look good. They can look very versatile. That's why people love the vixens. But it's like all that leave out, all of that hair you got to manipulate and make sure matches. You might as well make sure you get hair that matches your real texture. So the vixen, people aren't getting the vixen because the vixen can't nobody blend their hair to that. Like can't nobody blend their hair for. I'm gonna just tell it what it is. Can't nobody keep their hair blended like that to be able to keep a vixen, especially how the girls like to wear their hair. The girls like to wear their hair, you know, bohemian. They like them a Burmese. You know what I'm talking about? That's what the girls like. Okay, so if you want to keep getting your 60-inch buffs down, I don't suggest you get a 60-inch vixen, girl. Mm-mm. Nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, like, who wants to keep trying to make that blend to your hair? There was another video on here, another video where one of the girls, she got like a type 4 sew-in, and people in the comments was flaming her. And I couldn't understand for the life of me. I can pull up the video if y'all want me to. Let me pull it up. I couldn't for the life of me understand why those people were going in on that girl for choosing what I feel to be a smart, socially self-aware hairstyle. Until I realized that, a lot of the girls are not comfortable yet in hair of the kinky variety. So I also want to showcase more, even though I feel hypocritical because I'm definitely hitting. Ooh, this curl came out kind of cute. If I was able to finish the rest. Okay. Let me finish what I'm doing and then I'll show y'all the video. Yeah. So I'm gonna just explain the story. So she basically went viral on TikTok because she had like this type 4 wig. It was a sew-in and she wanted to sew that into her hair. And people was like, why are you sewing that into your head? You look crazy. And I'm just like, God forbid she actually wants weave that looks like her real hair for once. God forbid she don't want to be delusional about what her hair really looks like and wants to try something that's going to make her feel a little bit more comfortable. God forbid this girl make a smart decision for her and her femininity maintenance. Let's see. 4C sew-in. It went viral on TikTok.
Some 4C extensions. Now, I was actually shook at how well these matched because nobody is going to be able to tell her this is not her real hair. I mean, the blend, you can see the blend. The blend is amazing. The hair matched her texture perfectly. She's not going to have to worry about blending. She's not going to have to worry about twisting. She's not going to have to worry about doing anything to her hair to make it blend in with the extensions. And this is what we mean when we say a texture match. Yes, even the 4C girls can get something that matches their hair seamlessly. The one disclaimer I give with my texture match sew ins is that this is more of your hair. It's real hair, it acts like your hair. So, this is not going to be less maintenance. This is more of your hair, more of you, more of the care it takes to care for the hair. Today, my client had 4C hair and she came with some 4C extensions. Now, I was actually shook at how well these matched because nobody is going to be able to tell her this is not her real hair. I mean, the blend.
Okay. Okay. So she kind of explained. Let me read a little bit of the comments just to see, because I guess the that came in. I don't understand why these expensive brands can't make hair that looks like this. Why I see a kinky curly bundle, it looks closer to a deep wave than anything. This is what we want, real type 4 extensions. People say they don't like their hair because it's short, but then they say they don't like the extensions because they don't want to do the hair. Why not just say that you don't like your hair from the jump? It doesn't matter if it was longer or shorter. If the hair was in the type 3s, dot, dot, dot. She said, now this is a type 4C texture match. Okay, so yeah, no, the blend on this is T. Okay, people gonna be thinking this is her. Okay, people gonna be like, that's you, mama, and she better lie and say yes, because I'm pretty sure she spent some good money on that. That looks like real human hair. The reason why people do not make Afro kinky, somebody told me in my comments. I just feel like I need to spread the word. Like Afro, it's very no Afro person with 20 to 30 inches of long hair is cutting their hair. Like, let's start there, right? But a lot of these companies, they're manufacturing the Afro kinky texture. It really isn't real Afro kinky. Like, it's an Afro kinky texture. They're manufacturing it. So it goes from looking kind of straight to looking kind of coily. I wouldn't even say that it would be straight like kinky, but it'll be like a coily texture. So with these, because these are actually quality extensions, we can see here. I think these are cute. I think that this is amazing. She's gonna be able to style those, you know what I'm saying? And it's definitely a look. If the girls are mad at this, I mean, they're gonna be mad at me because this is exactly what I do with my hair. I feel like I see a lot of people talking in defense, like, oh yeah, girls should be wearing their hair like this. But let me be for real. When I'm walking around, I don't be seeing the girls embrace the Afro kinky weave like they could. Okay. I feel like I'm in on a little quiet secret. Don't nobody really do the Afro kinky wig or weave for real. The only person who I feel like really popularized wearing an Afro wig, which is like the weirdest thing to me, because this is what I mean when I mean like people just they don't understand how deep certain paradigms they have could go. I feel like when Ice Spice first came out, she was extremely popular for her afro. People said that she was like the only girl to wear her afro. And I don't even think anybody ever talked about how her afro was 9 times out of 10 a wig and very much so fake. But even though it was like she kind of popularized wearing this wig that mimics like this kinky texture and got popular for it. You know, when it's something that full black women, they have short, type 4, kinky hair, I'm pretty sure, in the rap industry and the other industries, and they've been so hesitant to wear that hair. So the fact that it took an Ice Spice of anyone to popularize that look, I'm extremely disappointed into the girls, that do that do the type of thing. Extremely disappointed because I wholeheartedly believe that, that's our look. Like the teeny weeny afros, that's a cute look. That's a cute look. So I mean, I didn't see too much hair hate on that girl's video for real, for real. I feel like for real, she's doing what other women don't have the courage to do, which is embrace what they actually look like and try to exacerbate that and try to manage this. You know what I mean? So I'm wholeheartedly in agreement. I didn't see any, hair hate to, clap back to. But I definitely am happy that more people are open to like the Afro kinky texture hair extension. Like I feel like that is going to be making a huge pop culture icon resurgence, at least for us black women. I think that we're going to be using more Afro kinky hair. Now the only thing we got to do is make sure that the Afro kinky hair is accessible because my lord, baby, that stuff is expensive. That stuff is very expensive. Probably a good couple of bundles might run you back 6. A good pair of bundles might run you back 5. If you're trying to not cut corners. And that's kind of what I mean, where my current strategy as far as beauty is concerned anyway is not even the fake it till you make it strategy anymore. Like I really feel like the fake it till you make it strategy is costly and it doesn't lead to anything. Like I wholeheartedly believe that girl hair is cute. Do not misrepresent me. Do not, make me think that anything is wrong. Her hair is cute, right? But the effort that we put into trying to make our hair look like this, and she's liking it because of the length, of course. Imagine that effort we could do to just like really grow our hair down our back, and that just be us for real though. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting tired of like fake work. You know what I'm saying? Like you're thinking that you're doing the work because you're buying the wig. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting tired of that fake, like the fake it till you make it mentality that people are starting to push out on the beauty aesthetic. Um, empire stuff. It's not a fake it till you make it type of thing. I think that for the girls that do, like, if you want your hair long down your back, yeah, you can spend your money to get the best of extensions that can get you to do that. But at the end of it, it would be the same effort being put into that, blending, making sure it looks right on whatever side of the scale you on. You could just grow that hair down your back and do whatever the heck you wanted to do with it because it's yours. You ain't got to buy it. You ain't got to do nothing. And for the majority of happy, healthy women, that should be something that they can say, okay, that's a obtainable goal. Yeah, let's do our hair more. Let's, focused, really focused on growing our hair to the length of that weave that we swear that we want up and down. Because without a 24-hour stylist, without somebody who, arrogant in your closet or whatever, you stand to look foolish with these types of enhancements anyway. Okay, not with the 4C sewing. I feel like the 4C sewing looks good, but again, everyone's not rocking a 4C sewing. So let's say you don't use somebody who you don't know how to use heating and tools and you're not too into this or whatever, this femininity thing, you don't know nothing about it, right? You might stand to have a lot more bad hair days with the wig than without. And if you're willing to do it just because you like to style and you want to be experimentative, that's one thing. But if it's simply for to say that my look needs to be up, then I think that yeah, we need to. The only problem is you ain't gonna be able to with these hairstyles too. The effort that you put into it is so fleeting and so temporary. And that could be all hair. Because all hair is going to be temporary to a point. But wouldn't it be nice to enjoy the paradigm of, running your hands through your hair and that's you though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like not having to worry about clips or having to worry about a band or lace, like, clocking your tea. Like, I'm just getting into a new mode. I'm going to wear this wig. I'm going to wear this weave. I'm going to do exactly what I got to do to make sure that all this stuff looks cute and all this stuff looks prim and proper and doing what I got to do. But as the second my hair is at waist length, I mean the millisecond, I'm really not too much doing, too much of this no more. So the only reason I'm doing the wigs and the weaves now is so I don't have to damage my hair when I get to that synthetic final boss. I mean, not synthetic, my, 40 inches of final boss. She said, heart-shaped girl. Hi, nice to meet you. How are you? I love the synthetic Type 4 clip-ins. Which ones? What's the brand? I find putting it in jumbo plaits and spritzing it with conditioner helps a lot. Is it like a kinky hair, or is it more so straight? Probably kinky because you said you twist them. Yes, I got a one lace install at 17 and never again. It was so overstimulating. Absolutely. I had my auntie, she would do, because she was a pro at wigs. So she did my wigs when I first got into it. And then I started doing my wigs after, and I took off. Now, if you ask me, I always prided myself on being an install wizard. But they were bad looks. They were definitely bad looks because the wig just comes with its own complex styling, power, and capability. I can't explain it. I can't talk too much about it. I just know that it's real and that it's true. Yeah, I just know that it's real and that it's true. So, what I'm gonna do, as far as like the femininity or whatever, I feel like this year I definitely upped the stock, but there was a lot more mishaps as well, just by not trusting my intuition and then my own style guide. Like I feel like needing a motivation or an inspo has really taken the flavor out of a lot of the looks. In my opinion, I want to go a little bit more. I want to go into a lot of these events a little bit more polished. And that's another thing. So that's why I'm not ever going to be mad at wigs, weaves, and none of that because, it's far too convenient. With natural hair, you got to be willing to do your stuff every day. And it's not like it's not the same with the wig, but if I don't do the wig, I don't feel no type of way because it's a wig. Like, who cares? It's a wig, right? So another thing that I've been doing as far as my femininity maintenance tactics is not doing it the night before. The night before is not for you to cram in maintenance, okay? That is something that I've told myself, continue to tell myself, something that I'm going to continue to act on. Because it used to be to where I used to have, I don't know if it was free time, used to be better at doing my hair. I don't know what it is. But I used to be able to do things the night before and it not be an issue and it not be like kind of stressful. I think that doing things the night before, for my femininity maintenance, I need to do things at least a few days before, a week before, just to like get things set. There's been too many times this year specifically where I have a rushed look. Like, and that's not something that I want to go ahead and continue doing. Like, there's no reason for it. Like a rushed look, like, And that was definitely something I was speaking about in my memberships with the aesthetic video that I had dropped about being a 10 and how being a 10 is not an aesthetic but a lifestyle. And I feel like this is the same energy. If you're asking me, it's like the same energy, I might just have to straighten this because it is not like it's not. Homegirl is not giving you what you want. Like she's not giving it to you. Story time about how I was in my hair and my hairstylist embarrassed me saying that my hair was fake. And it happened a week ago from this date. So I bought this wig that I have currently installed in New York. So I had my eye on it because I had no other prospects. And I could not find, no hair that I could leave with. So I didn't leave with my hair done. Another moment when I'm saying a rushed look. Okay, let's go ahead. We're gonna remove this. We're gonna add this back. We're gonna give it up. We're gonna go ahead and add onto here. So when I left for New York or whatever, like, I didn't have hair. Like I had no hair. I left with cornrows and I said, I'm gonna figure it out. Whew, praise the Lord Almighty that worked out. Cause girl, I know so many people that could have just not worked out, right? And I'd just been in New York looking crazy and bummy. So I happened to find this U-Part wig on Facebook Marketplace. So I'm just like, you know what? If push comes to shove, which it did, and I don't find any hair out here, which I didn't, I'll go out there, touch down, and see if I can whip something up and finesse, right? Because like I feel like I'm Queen Finesse, right? Which is getting old. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like to a point where it's like, girl, yes, when you was a kid, you have to finesse. You know what I'm saying? But you're a grown ass woman now. Like, get it together. So yeah, was my whole plan, whole strategy was to get there and wing it. So it says 100% human hair. Literally in the description, it literally, that's what it says, 100% human hair. So I take it at face value, but now the price said not 100% human hair. So that's why she got picked up, right? So I'm thinking in the back of my head, like, okay, maybe this is just an old wig that she got that she don't use, that she don't care for. And that's why it's so cheap, only $100, right? Because it's a U-Part. Because I'm thinking it's going to be a little cheaper because it's not no lace. It's not no, 360 sensationals lace or nothing like that. So, I'm expecting it to be a little cheap. But it's not, $100, you know what I'm saying? A little less than $100, really. Yeah, like that was like, I was like, okay, this is a steal. So I get the wig, start playing it, and I'm like, yeah, this is human hair. Like, I'm telling you, like, I'm like, yeah, like this is really human hair. I'm glad that I was able to find this lady and find this wig and use it. And this is my first time ever having a U-Part. I've never had a U-Part wig before. So yeah, whatever. Not being prepared, working on the grace of God and just having to make do with what I have. So here I am. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get this hair reinstalled. I have grandiose plans for this wig. Still do, but it's like I have a little bit. Now I feel like I have to manage my expectations because I know what it's really made of. Like before, I feel like I didn't know what it was made of. So I was expecting it to do a whole lot. So yeah, I get there. So after doing this whole mission impossible to get to my hair appointment, done found a hair store in the middle of nowhere that was open on a Saturday and Sunday. Done did this in the country, done drove 30 miles east just to get here. I'm doing a lot, right? I'm going to sit in this lady's chair and she asked me, she's like, you said this was human hair? I said, yeah, this is human hair. She's like, what is this? She's like, what type of hair is this? I said, it's human hair. She said, this is human hair? I said, yeah, this is human hair. I'm like, why would she? Now, like, again, I'm like, why would she ask me twice? if this is human hair, like she better get out my face. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would she ask me twice? You know what I'm saying? But of course, I'm so into the illusion about this hair. I believe in it. I believe in his hair to this point, right? And she's like, oh, okay. And she keep doing it. She just keep doing it. And I don't hear anything. It's just silent. Which is worse than like, not hearing anything. It's just silent. I just sit here how an hour and 15 minutes is hair and got girl. We gonna figure it out. It's not even we gonna figure it out. It's gonna get done. So we're gonna do the flex rod and just press it. And then we're gonna let the what's it called? That heat lamp. We're gonna sit under that and let that do our curls because we ain't gonna sit here and keep playing with this. We got things to do, don't we? We do. So yeah, girl. So she's sitting there. She said, "You said this was human." That's exactly what she said. I said, girl, like, why you keep asking? Like, I just told you it was human hair. Get out my face, And she says, I can't get it to curl. I'm like, what you mean you can't get it to curl? Like, da-da-da. She's sure enough, show me. And I'm like, what? You can't get it to curl? She says, I don't think that this is human. How much you got it for? So she's asking the deductive questions that me as a consumer, I don't really ask. Like when I get hair, I pick it up. I do me. I really never care. But her as a hairstylist, she's going to feel the integrity of the hair. She's going to be like, looking at the strands and figuring it out, basically figuring it out, right? So she's like, I don't think this is human hair. It's not curling. I'm like, dang, like the girl said it was human hair on the listing. You know what I'm saying? But again, the price would have you believe that even if she said it was 100%, the price would have you know that it was not. She says, yeah, because if you would have got a human hair wig of this length, it'll probably be around $600. So 9 times out of 10, this is a fake. And as soon as she ran that hot iron through it, I could literally, it's like the makeup of the hair changed. Like before, it was literally behaving like human hair. When she did that, like hot iron through my hair, man, and I don't know what it did. It looked good, but when she did that hot iron through the hair, it's like its real true nature came out in that moment. And it was embarrassing because it's like, girl, like, I really thought it was human hair. So first of all, delusional. And then two, this is the second time this has happened to me. The first time the girl, I asked the girl, this, I'm literally running my hands through the hair. I'm like, this feels like human hair. Like this genuinely feels like human hair. She's like, no, not, because she don't speak too much English. No, hair blend. I'm like, hair blend is close. Human hair blend is close enough. Because me, I don't know nothing about this stuff. Not as far as hair. I'm not a hair girly. What is this? I don't know what's going on with that girl. So yeah, I don't know. I just, I'm just a consumer. I just buy, wherever. You tell me sign on the dotted line, I'm signing. So yeah, how embarrassing. And the first lady, she told me human hair blend. I'm like, I can't believe this is the second time human hair blend has got me out here embarrassed. It's not even out here looking foolish. It looked cute, but it's just like, how do you not know the difference? Hey, love your content. Can you make a video about vitamins and beauty maxing for Black girls? I love MSM, Ollie, Woman Vitamins, and ashwagandha. LOL, I'm a supplement junkie. Ooh, I would have known. I don't know too much about like vitamin. Like I do have vitamins, but like I also have like some like raw ingredients that are good that I like introduce into my beauty routine. So yeah, I can definitely put that in the list. Absolutely. Thank you, Heart Shape Girl, for giving me that. I'm gonna put that on the femininity maintenance list. Y'all will get that soon. Mm, this is cute. Let it do this. Fine. This works. Fine. That is cute. I done figured out how to curl my hair. It is over for you bitches. It is over. To be honest, the hair app I use called Lux Roots has a hair calendar tab, which helps me for the next 4 months. I rotate between twist outs, half wigs, and braids. Life is so much better. So, how did you discover this app, Heart Shape Girl? And Lux Roots. Let me look it up on my end. Mm, pretty Instagram. So what I find in this first year of course, the femininity game and everything like that, right? Is that I want to be able to, at this point in the game, perfect what I'm looking at. Right now, it's like I'm a newbie. I don't know nothing. I'm just like whatever gonna make me look good. But at this moment and beyond, I think it's best for me to have a plug. I think it's important to start having actually like some feminine connections, just so I'm not wilding with my bread. You know what I'm saying? Like, just not like I spent the money on that human hair blend and ended up looking a mess at the event that I had. And it sucked because it's like I spent premium money. Like it's the same theme. Spending premium money but not getting premium results. And I'm tired of that. That is done. So yeah, femininity is labor. Everything that I just talked about is somebody's job. Somebody gets paid to do. And if we don't pay somebody to do it, we gotta pay to do it ourselves or put the time and effort to make sure that it gets done. Okay. It's not a bad thing. I enjoy it as a woman. That's one of the things that make this existence absolutely enjoyable. Okay. If I couldn't get cute and fix my hair and add lip gloss, it'd be a miserable time. Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. We already can't do too much of anything. I mean, the most I could be able to do is express myself through styling and hair and partying and fashion. So understand that what you will. But yeah, going further, I'm not gonna even like it's gonna get real exclusive. The brand list is gonna get exclusive. You know, the people I buy from is gonna start getting exclusive. General public hair, it's not gonna go. It won't go no more. General public hair is hair store hair. It's gonna get to a point where I'm now understanding, because back in the day, girls, we didn't play about like the hair that we had in our head, right? Where I grew up from. We didn't play that. We didn't play walking around with cheap hair in our head and doing that little stuff. This is some new recession stuff, right? The millisecond, and I'm telling you, the millisecond that we find you, you will be that way. But no, like as soon as we don't find the people to go ahead and take this to, the next level, it will be out of my hands. So I understand people talking about they like synthetic wigs or whatever, but a synthetic wig has embarrassed me far too many times for me to go ahead and put my stamp behind it. It does not get the strategic stamp. Synthetic wig will have you looking crazy. Okay, now you can style them or get them out the box and they look cute out the box. However, synthetic wigs are not weatherproof, and y'all know this. I'm not playing. And a synthetic wig looks cute up until it's up against a actual wig, like a real human hair. So you're gonna be feeling like that girl and popping stuff until you actually have something to compare it to, and now you're embarrassed. Well, I don't think y'all would be embarrassed, but me, I know I was. I was like, hell no, nah, you ain't gonna sit here and have people talking about me because it's about. And this is something I was talking about to another YouTube friend about how it really is about the feminine status that you get from these items, not so much the items themselves, right? So you can be talking about having a bust down or whatever it is. It's about the status. So if nobody's respecting just the simple bust down, people respect the virgin Remy, styling, Indonesian, like just something like something raw. You know what I'm saying? And when I mean people, I mean ignorance. Okay, I know y'all respect natural hair, but I'm just talking about in general. So when it comes down to the hair, you have a couple of choices. Yeah, you can cut corners, go cheap, look cheap, or you can spend that money, break that bank, but you actually look like the effort that you're putting in, right? Because cutting corners has the girls looking cheap. Okay, shit, me included. Like, I ain't mad at, hey, you think it looks good to be in front of your hairstylist? Not like you care, but like not know the quality of the hair. You know what I'm saying? What do you think that hairstylist was thinking? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, this girl is a whole mess. She don't even know that the hair in her head ain't either. Don't even know that the hair not real, child. Don't even know that the hair not real. And people understand that. I just set out. I did. I said I was gonna do a whole lot, and we are on 2 curls. I'm stressed out. Okay, y'all. I'm stressed. But after this week, this hair gotta go. And then after I throw it out and do what I gotta do, I'll probably just keep it in the toolbox because probably not gonna bring it back out no more. And I just wanted to make sure I done got my money's worth. But past that, you don't know. Hey Gigi, how are you? Gigi is in the building. Welcome into the strategic. Here just talking, coming to y'all live. I said what I said. Synthetic wigs look a mess. Fight with your mom. Okay, I'm not. I don't wanna go into it right now with y'all because I still might be a little triggered. Synthetic wigs look a mess. They look synthetic. It just is what it is. What it is. What it is. They look synthetic. I feel like the only reason this doesn't look synthetic is because it's like kind of kinky. So it's like the frizz that would otherwise make it noticeable that, oh, this isn't behaving like human hair, you would think it's just kinky. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I feel like this one. Them kinky straight wig. Now, them kinky straight synthetic hair, T, okay? Not talk about that one. Leave those ones. Okay, those ones okay. Because I had some cute little clip-ins. And I got them right out the hair store. And they was styled and they was like, they gave me bombshell curls. And what was worse was I bought those clip-ins. It was like a 7-piece set for $35 at the hair store. Y'all, could not find that brand again. Don't know what happened to it. Don't know where it went. Can't tell you nothing about it. I don't remember what the packaging looked like. I just know that the hair was tea. It was cute. And now it's gone and I can't find it. So yeah, I don't know. I hope that y'all was able to sit around and do something of use that was useful to you. I'm not gonna even rush it. Okay. If we gotta be here all night, we will be here all night to make sure that everything gets done. Like cornrow, see, that's why I be paid. That's another thing. I don't know how to braid. I'm one of them black girls, can't braid, don't know how to braid my own hair. Why? Why? What about you, Gigi? You know how to plait or you know how to cornrow? I ain't no excuse now. I feel like I'm a grown woman. I should, I know how to plait. But like cornrow, Now, back in the day when I used to do my wig installs, I used to cornrow my own hair, but it was never slick. Like I never learned how to do them extra crisp and neat. So no, I don't know how to braid. That is ooh. And you know what's crazy is I don't want to say all my boyfriends, but for my last one, we had a conversation before we like kind of like, got serious or whatever. And I kind of let him know, like, I don't do hair. I had to tell him, I said, I know your ex-girl do your hair, but I'm your lady now and she can't do your hair no more. First thing. Second thing was like, had to look him in his eyes and say, I don't do hair. So you're going to have to go back to paying somebody to do your hair. Oh, he was not happy about that. He was not happy about that at all. Because not only was I coming in here deboing, stopping him getting his hair done for free, he had to now pay somebody, and I wasn't going to do it. But I told him straight up, I'm like, I don't know how to braid. I don't know how to do hair. Okay? We both need our hair done. That's why I kind of can like come to appreciate the clean shaven guy now, a little bit more. Cause I don't want no dude with hair. Okay, we ain't no reason why we both got a braiding lady. No, ain't no reason for that. I don't trust you at them hair appointments. No, all of that stuff is a no go for me. You know what I'm saying? So, what's sad is I don't have a birthday look. I really don't. I don't know what I'm gonna do for my birthday. Trifling. I really haven't had time to care though. Like it's just been like an episode of Jessie for real. I don't even know what else to say. Like it's been an episode every single day. It's been an important every single day, an important event, something to do, somewhere to go, or something to look good for. So yeah, I look forward to the day that I no longer am solely responsible for like my maintenance, like where I can put like the hard labor off on like a Neil Farina or like whatever, like what, you wash my hair, like you are the guy who washes my hair and make sure I'm tea, and I don't ever look at my hair and touch it or nothing, because one of them gotta go. Like I'm just saying, like it's like not even like I don't love my hair or anything like that. It has more to do with one gotta go. I got hair, I got lashes, I got nails. I'm 3 for 3 right now. I feel like something has to be taken off, my hands, because, and I was thinking about this while I was preparing for the live stream. Really, like the labor is in like the skill, like, and doing your hair and doing your nails, making sure that they're crisp, because you can do these articles and they don't look good, right? Like people do this shit all the time. Like they do their things and they don't look good. But to do them to where you have some type of skill and technique to where they look professional, they look good, they look like crisp, that takes its own monkey. And what I feel is that it's really unrealistic for me as a girl to have the job, literally the job of three makeup professionals or cosmetic professionals and expect for each and every last one of them to come out. And I don't even do makeup. Like I don't do makeup. Like I said, I'm 3 for 3. I don't do makeup. That's another one where I feel like that's one of my blind spots. So when that comes down to it, just from what I learned or whatever, I'm okay with doing my nails because I feel like I can, like, the technique is super easy and super simple to the point where it's not that difficult. It doesn't take that much out of me. It doesn't drain me to like do my nails, right? So yeah, sooner or later, like one of these things will not be my responsibility anymore. And I can't tell you how that will be, like in which way it'll happen. But, you know, I'm thinking like popping career, ended up, having extra expenses and hiring someone on payroll to be, my all in one style girl, roadie kind of buddy. I cannot wait till I get to that part in the level up journey. Girl, once I get to not having to do my own hair and makeup, nigga, we made it. Okay? It's how you're going to know a girl made it. Because I just think this is ghetto. I'm not going to lie to you. I still think this is all a whole bunch of ghetto. Mm-hmm. Let's find that extra video. So this is where the girl was talking about, because we kind of mentioned how certain hair are recession indicators. Honestly, I think it's a recession indicator that people even talking about types of hairstyles that are a recession indicator. It used to be back in the day, it really didn't even matter as long as it was cute, girl. You just rock out and do you. But I love how the girls are being a little bit more conscious about like what they're doing, hair, makeup. Hey, I'm back. I found the app from TikTok, and honestly, a girl did her hairstyle for 5 months in advance. I was inspired. Yeah. You know what? And what that would do would be perfect for girls who like have photo shoots or like looks that they want to coordinate. Because I find that is the hardest part about a photo shoot is coordinating with everybody to get, the product completed in a timely fashion. Like, that's what I found that I didn't do the last 2 times. And that's why I'm really not pressed to get a photo shoot, is because I want to be able to really have the shebang in the sense where I don't have to lift any fingers. So with the last couple excursions and experiences, it's like me getting my hands wet or getting my feet dirty. It's me getting into the field, trying it, learning the tricks of the trade, figuring life out, right? But I want to get to the point where it's like I don't have to lift a finger in this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I come in, I sit down, you tell me what the look is. You know what I'm saying? And I listen and I follow the directions, that I be given. So a girl can dream. A girl can dream. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna let me dream. With these hard times. She's I can't play that. I don't know if this is music or not. When lace fronts are $200 and last 3 days, Sue Wins takes bites out of my leave out. Boho knotless got me feeling regular schmegular, and everybody charging $40 non-refundable deposits. Girl, tell me why. I I gotta almost talk about this. It's my fault. Every time you hear me complain, understand that I'm not. These be my fault. So the girl who I went to get my cornrows done, she did good. I was gonna have her install, the wig that I had bought, the hair blend, and she was talking about I don't install hair blend. It has to be human hair. Like I guess that's her policy. So I'm like, damn, like the fuck. I'm not about to. I ain't gonna like, dang, like. My thing is, I thought y'all just like I thought I brought you the wig, and you do what you do, right? So I'm underestimating the process, clearly, right? So I'm like, okay, well, can you braid? Like, can you just do me a quick little install? But basically what she was saying was, I was like, oh, well, just, it's okay, no worries. I'll find somebody else to do it. Can you send me my 20 back? Like, can you send me my deposit back now? She's like, oh, no, deposits are non-refundable. You got to read the fine print. I'm like, oh, not you just not really denied me service, but dang near it was close to trying to deny me service and trying to pocket the 20. So I'm looking at her like, baby, you gonna want to braid my hair, you gonna want to do something. Because me being out of 20 is crazy. And the lady being nice enough, she did allow me that favor, and she braided my hair. And I installed the wig myself. It ended up looking a mess. But you know what I'm saying? She saved herself because she said like, the reason why it's a policy is because, it's hard to lay that. Like it's hard to and that's why I'm not just making up stuff. A lot of hairstylists don't want to work with synthetic hair because, it takes like a lot to style it. It doesn't behave like normal hair, of course. And the looks do not look the same as human hair. So you might think that you about to eat up the waves, or you're maybe envisioning a look that is not, gonna come to fruition because of not because of like the skill of the braider or nobody. It's because of the quality of stuff that you picked up, And a lot of when I've been talking to my hairstylist friends and the girls, like when it comes to this femininity thing, like that's exactly what the girls are saying. It's like, it's not that we can't do what we like the hair. It's like y'all bringing in this cheap hair thinking that a girl's supposed to work miracles. And I ain't a magician. So I wholeheartedly understand it. Like I get it. Like I'm wholeheartedly for the girls that do. I wear manicure gel nails now instead of acrylic. You know what? I cannot, for the life of me, I love your transition, but I hate a plain gel look on my nails. I don't think I'm matured enough. I will wholeheartedly always tell somebody that I don't think I'm matured enough. I need me a little like something about an acrylic. It don't gotta be a long acrylic. I just like to have that structure on my nails, that shape, that boxiness. I think me and the other girl, we were just talking about that, really. So I think you may have missed it, Gigi. But what I can say is I have the gel manicure set all here. I have the LED light, everything. So that's one thing I never have to worry about is like my gel polish. Like gel be coming in handy. If I just like the simple look, I would save that much more money on all of this stuff because gel nails don't cost nothing to do. I be getting my gel nail polish from the nail supply store, just in case. I don't know if you guys have one. You should have one in Florida, girl. But I don't know if you know anywhere near you in your area. See if they got like a nail supply store. I be buying my gel nail polishes for like $5. Literally. You can buy them all online for $3, and it comes with a regular polish and a gel polish. The D&D, Girl, do it. I'm trying to tell y'all something. I ain't telling y'all nothing I don't know. And it is so cheap. The LED lamp was like $20. My mom got it for me for Burlington's for my birthday. And then, like I said, the polish is about $5 a piece. So really, that's like 50 couple cents, couple like about 50 cents. I like 12 cents a nail. Some crazy, stupidly, horrendously low number. I'm not gonna try to do the math right now. Don't want to embarrass myself, but the math is low. So I wish I could do that. Not I wish I could do it. I wish I liked the look enough because that would save me so much money if I just did that simple step. Just do plain gel nail. I don't know why I don't like the look, Gigi. I don't know. I haven't really gotten into it. Oh, so what is she talking about? So she's talking about $200. Okay, so basically she's talking about how inconvenient black hair care is. And I wholeheartedly agree. I feel like I've been talking about this for a little minute. I don't think any of these none of these hairstyles are considered black hair care. More are they black styling tools. Like they're styling. These are styling, but they're not hair care. So I don't like getting those two things confused neither because I feel like it sets up a bad precedent. So you think because you got your hair done that you really like, that you're caring for it. You may be caring for your aesthetic, but the actual health and longevity and integrity of the hair, that's still being ignored no matter if it's styled. You know what I'm saying? So really the reason why all of those hairstyles is canceled for me is because you're not gonna break out my hair and then and that be my thing. I'm not about to keep walking around with weave looking tea and then I take it out and then it's like, dang, well, they ate up my little bit of edges, then ate up. No, I ain't got time. I ain't got it's not that serious for me. I should have just straightened this and called it 2 nights in a day. I tried before, but it never comes perfect like the shop. I wore long nails for years. I must be matured, like you said. I think they look classy and cute. I'm telling you, I'm waiting. I'm telling you, girl, one day, I'm gonna pop out. I'm gonna be like, I did it, and I'm gonna be like, I've been influenced, and then you're gonna be the girl that influenced me because it really is a cute look. Don't get me wrong. I see a lot of some seniors. I would see a lot of like the super, but not like no, I'm not playing in your face or nothing. I'm telling you the bougie seniors who used to come up to the job. They had like the plain gel manicures, and they was all had money. You know what I'm saying? So it's an acquired taste. It's definitely giving real class. Real class. I'm not playing it. I'm telling you the truth. Them rich senior ladies with their husband who had like a 401 fortune 401k or whatever, them girls will come in snazzier than a mofo with the gel nail. And it was cute. It's cute. It just is really not my aesthetic. Like I tell y'all, I like a junky nail. Like the rhinestones, trashy type of like that's really my shit. So that's why when I be looking at my the planes, I'll call them plain Janes for a lot. My plain Janies, I'd be like, oh baby, oh baby. She says, yes, they don't. Rich ladies usually don't wear long nails. No, at most, what they will do is grow their nails out long, but even that's kind of like a weird, gross look that is very acquired taste. No, them rich ladies, they have their nails short, prim, and manicured with a nice glossy top coat, a simple nail, and maybe a little accent. That's it. That's what these girls are doing. That's what, a lot of them mature into. So it's definitely something that I peep. That's why to kind of stay in the middle, I will do the short square. Because I feel like no matter what, that's still even though it's still acrylic, like it's still like not a lot. Because I used to do the extra extra long, extra long. I used to do that too, girly. I used to be that type of girl back in the day, but we matured. Like I said, we matured. So I know the evolution is coming, but I'm gonna just take it one moment at a time, one moment at a time. Mm-hmm. It's been 2 hours. I think I talked about everything I need to talk about, girl. But y'all, you know, I ain't got nothing going on, so I'm kind of good. I feel like this live stream just proved that I'm terrible, terrible at multitasking. Terrible. I've been sitting here struggling. And I don't want to leave the live without having at least like a transition. But it's like, dang, how are you going to transition, girl? You've been sitting here struggling. You might want to turn off the camera and actually get to work before you got to go to bed. Because then I'm going to be mad, tired, sleepy, irritated, crying. Talk about was up all night trying to do this stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like, even though I make YouTube videos tailored to what I make it tailored to, I am by no means an expert or like, your head beach. I'm just simply the girl that's finding the information and pulling it all together in a cute little bow for y'all on YouTube. So sometimes I'll make mistakes. Sometimes I'll also have setbacks. And I'll just be a real enough bitch to admit it and then fix it quietly. Like literally, I'll just be a real enough bitch to fix it quietly and do what I gotta do. So I guess going further, I mean, I'm probably might gonna have to literally, because it's like the nails aren't done, like the hair or whatever. It's like it is what it is. Like you could do whatever you want to do with the hair, but it's like the nails is really what's a serious thing for me because I took all the polish off now, so now they just look crazy. And I don't know if I want to use the acrylic in the house because that smell is strong. So I'm gonna make a list of what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna get out of here. So I'm gonna hold off on the lashes because what happens is my lashes look cute and I end up sleeping on them. And they always look on one side, lap-sided. Because I always do my lashes at night. So I'm going to try to not do that this night or this time. So lashes will probably be done by the time Wednesday rolls around. I could leave lashes alone because they're not essential. We're going to do the hair because I just feel like that's essential. That got to get done. Like that is what it is. After I do this hair, and that is all good to go. These nails might got to get done in the morning because I don't want to get caught around walking around with these nails looking like this. It's kind of embarrassing. And this is exactly why I never mind paying somebody to do these things for me because just the tediousness, the perfectionism that comes into doing hair, like there's not nothing to play around with. Them girls, them braid girls, them hairstylists, regardless of what you feel like they can or cannot do, what they are good at, they do good. Because it just takes skill to be able to just work so quickly and be able to make people so beautiful, you know. So I be trying to keep it up. I be trying to keep my looks up. I be trying to learn where I can. I be even looking into and asking professionals about what they think about, the uh, current styling trends, and just to make sure I'm always in the know about, am I optimizing my styling techniques or the products that I use? Am I wasting resources on things that are not helping the feminine journey? So, like I said, synthetic wigs, last time. Last time a synthetic wig will embarrass me because it's not worth it. I'm going to have to pick an outfit for that little bikini contest, do a little fitting, probably do a little sit up, a little put, a little crunch, a little some, just so I can like have a little definition going on. I don't want to go in there like completely like blind. I'm probably going to like the day before drink water and completely like drop all my bloated water. And then, because when you wake up early in the morning and you have like that breakfast body, yeah, I'm trying to have that, but on Friday. Okay, so I'm gonna get my breakfast body, and everything should be all set. I want to set some type of. I want to like close it out, but I want to be able to say something that. Okay. I put this information out here simply because it's needed. Like, it is so needed. Because frankly, a lot of women, they know these things and they're going to keep this stuff to themselves. Okay. They're not going to have themselves or their daughter walking around looking crazy, but they're okay, keeping it to themselves. And me being a nice girl, like me being nice, I love to show and share, like a show and tell, if you will. So I always, give the education where it's needed, because I could just never, ever, ever imagine going back to low maintenance. Hell no. No. Could never go back to that. So, like, what was my goals going into 2026 for this femininity maintenance thing? Just so I'm sure. I wouldn't be able to offset my labor. That was 100% a thing, still a thing. I want to be able to offset the labor. But not in a, because me offsetting this labor, I'm still paying for it. So it's not like I'm really offsetting the labor. I'm just it's still offsetting. I'm putting the labor on my financial being, not so much my like technical skill one, right? So when you offset, when you pay the cost to be the boss and you're paying people to do your hair, it's like, okay, well, now you're putting all that stress on your physical body and your financial one. So I stopped doing that. And I think that there has been a natural progression. So first it was no maintenance. Like, no, I don't want to, because I was kind of coming from a Dave Ramsey type of approach to life, and which is, if it's not 100% rice and beans and rice, you don't need it. So yeah, I had to drop that at the door. And then somewhere in the middle of me getting this done, it was like, you know what? I keep feeling this feeling of needing to buy more. And I could only characterize it as feeling like the pressures of consumption in a way. Like, I kept feeling like, there's always more. There's more hair. There's more things I want to buy and indulge in. And all of this stuff costs money. Money that it requires, money that's not coming out of thin air. Got to do something for it. Got to do something to be something to get it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the times too, if we're talking about $200, $300, the general public isn't making $200 an hour. You know what I'm saying? So with that, as you will, a $600 lace front, how much work are you doing to afford yourselves one of those? So yeah, going further, we're going to offset a lot of this labor off to somebody else, whether these expenses get paid for through business. Or let's just say I find me somebody, who is like, who likes to adorn me in a way that doesn't require my own pocketbook, like a little sponsor, if you will. All of those things are going to be things that I look forward to going into this new year, because it's definitely something that would take that stress off my back. I don't like, I have no problem getting my hair done, wanting to do my nails and all of that. But I feel as though in this current climate, it's definitely exhausting to do so. It's definitely a decision. And every time that we make the choice to, like, choose these enhancements, assets to enhance ourselves, I don't feel like, the average woman should be having to choose between Peter and Paul to get an asset. So, um, the only reason I could, to like the young girlies, I would tell you to do your own hair. But once you get grown and stuff, you gonna do your hair, but you're not going to have the time to sit around and perfect it the way that you would a stylist would, or you know what I'm saying. So I just think that regular average woman or whatever should just be normal, shouldn't have to keep up with the Joneses. And that's something that I'm not going to allow myself, because I have to work extremely hard to not allow lifestyle creep to come into my life. That is something that I definitely have been wanting to say no to, is lifestyle creep. It's like every year you get a little bit better, and every year your taste get a little bit more and more um, extra and expensive, and I had to pull back. So what that mean is, even though I just told y'all don't be buying synthetic wigs, that was for y'all to know, right? These synthetic wigs I got gonna be used for something. I don't know, costume, Halloween, anything, because I'm gonna get my money's worth. And then I'm gonna throw these things away, and I'll never buy any other products like this. Another thing that I'm looking to do in this year, that I was doing a lot of my life, just because of just straight up survival. I'm not doing any more fake it till you make it tactics. I'm not doing any more cheap tactics. All of that stuff is done. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing about it is, cheap tactics keep you in cheap settings. Okay, cheap enhancements keep you cheap. Okay. Now I know they said hard wig, soft life, but that only works for a particular demographic of girl. Okay, girls that like men. Okay. Now if you're trying to get you a brother, girl, you're gonna have to buy you a human hair wig and stop playing. Like, I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you what I know. I ain't telling you no fakeness. Okay, these white men, they love this hard wig. They love that. I'm literally, they love that. I don't know what it is, but a hard man, a white man loves a synthetic wig. I cannot tell y'all why. I think it's just, I don't know what it is. I can tell you it's not the look I want to go for. Like, I just hate what is it called? It's really canon though. Like, someone look up Tracy Barbie. Like the Tracy Barbie hair. Y'all know what I'm saying? The white girl, the hair that black girls have when they grew up around no black people. I don't like having that type of hair. You know what I'm saying? That makes you look uncultured, unseasoned, unflavored. You know what I'm saying? I like to have a little pizzazz. I feel like my hood adjacent hairstyles, like the glamour, it just keeps me a little bit that much more, I don't know, just a little bit that much more up. Like, it just keeps me that much more unique and then polished, you know. This is so, this did not turn. I don't know what happened. Did I just sit here? Like, what did I do for 2 hours? It's like, Half the head is done though. So we made progress. Half the head is done. But it's just like, dang, like this stuff takes a while when you're talking and running your mouth. Chevette Jackson says, good night, girly. Oh, good night. Thank you for coming by. Good night, girly. Periodically, work in the morning. Good night. Yes, girl. We gotta, I know. Make that money. Don't let the money make you. You know how I get down. She says, we never stop buying. We never do. It's over consumerism. It's over consumerism. If it's not one thing, it's the next. I am not opposed to us living like cavemen and just eating berries and walking around with tarps across it. I'm not opposed. Trust me, it's a cheaper lifestyle. Let me find out y'all want the caveman aesthetic to come back. I will go straight essentialism only. We only doing straight essentials around here. So going further, what do I want to be the foundation of my aesthetics or be the foundation of my level up to the aesthetics? Just so I can leave y'all with a good little note. I don't know. I think I'm just going to just keep listening to, the ideas as they come. Like when I have an idea about something, I'm going to put that into motion. I'm going to use that. And then I'm going to continue to do what I do and document me having new ideas and putting those into motion. I think I also, going further, I'm going to allow for me to make the costly choice. Make the costly choice. I'm going to be okay with choosing the premium solution this time around because, yes, fake it till you make it is simply that. Fake. Some fake ass shit. It's simply that. You faking it till you make it. Meaning, let's say you make it to your goal or whatever, or to the space that you want to be in, but you in here with fake it till you make it strategies, you're never going to get past the front door. And I feel like doing that with feminine aesthetics, such as, being cheap with the aesthetics, being fast, being rushing, is not necessary. It's just not necessary at all. None of this stuff is necessary. Y'all saw how I was literally crying about $100 nails, and the girl said, "No, girl, that really is price now." I was not, because I spent like $167 on like the nail monomer, the nail. I have like an acrylic powder, dip powder now, and the drill and everything. So all of that cost about $167, and that is all the products necessary to, get the nails done if we are being real. So no, I didn't know that $100 was market price for nails. I'm glad I found out. Found out too late though. Because the first time I went, they charged me like $90. So I don't know. I think I was thinking something different. But yeah, I was super. I guess I'm shocked to find out that nails cost $100. But my thing is, I'm thinking, y'all got to think, I'm not talking about no extravagant nails. I'm talking about basic, regular Liberian looking nails. I didn't think that those was worth $100. But hey, y'all telling me something different, I'm going to believe y'all. But yeah, I went and spent a whole lot of that money at that nail supply store. And I'm going to be doing that for a little while. I get very neat nails. The reason why I don't like doing my own nails is because it's hard to get them neat. But I like to do really neat nails with no fuzzy stuff, no covers, no nothing, because hair gets caught in your nails, all that type of stuff. I don't got time for it. And what I'm going to do with these rollers is let them set overnight. And what I'm going to sit in front of I have like a hooded dryer. I'm going to sit in the back of the hooded dryer with the hooded dryer, set these coils and these curls, and life is done. I think life is good. And I made sure to do everything in small sections this time. I'm not playing. So just this time, it can have like that volume, have that bounce factor, look like it was just done. And I'm not taking it out. If I ain't got nothing to do all week I'm walking around with these rollers looking crazy until Friday. Because I'm not so much even caring about if I win the contest. If I don't win the contest, that is what it is, right? But if I do win the contest, I'm up $700. So trust me, I ain't gonna slack on this one. But really, I just want to be able to like start off the momentum for Pretty Girl February right. I want to make sure that I lead by example too. Like I'll never be out here, encouraging something and then not doing it alongside y'all. Like no. So I'm definitely gonna be taking the femininity competition game a little bit more seriously in the 2026. I was playing with it. At first I just wanted to see if I would even enjoy the space, if I was even cut out for it. So, I toe into it. Oh, this year I'm coming for the girls. Not even coming like watch out, like don't watch out. I'm gonna be here taking notes, okay? Keystar 10 says, I am going to makeup beauty school. Haha. Oh my God. Now that is a undefeated skill. Part of me feels like I want to do that too. If I knew how to do makeup, life would be okay for a girl. But you can't have everything. That people tell you all the time, you cannot have everything. But I think that's cool that you're going to makeup school. I think that's a great skill. I feel like makeup school and then cosmetology school are two of the places that have great knowledge. Like it seems so simple, like just being able to curl hair, just being able to do it quick. But it's like you're literally trained to do a service. Like you're trained to do a very important service. And it's necessary. It's emotionally necessary, physically necessary. It's definitely important. So yeah, this year I feel like the theme of this year is going to be no expense no cost spared no expense spared. Okay, this name of the chapter is no expense spared. This time we're serious. Going into 2026, I'm going to be super super particular about my quality this year, about what I choose to be a part of the package, the team, the total package. And the best way to just exacerbate the total package privilege is give nobody nothing to talk about, right? Literally, like you give them only good things to talk about, but all the bad stuff, you just give them nothing. And you continue to live like that, and that's your best revenge. Another thing that I got going on is a lot of scars. I don't know if I'm able to get these removed. I don't know if that's another thing that in 2026 I'm not going to continue to. I have a lot of scars all over my body. I have a lot of burns all over my body because I'm not careful and because I be burning myself because I cook at times. I think that this is not cute for modeling either. Like I don't know if anyone will really look at it that seriously. Somebody might airbrush over it and not look at it, but like I think that going further, being more feminine, being more dainty. I don't want to have burns on my hands and on my chest and on my fingers and stuff. I don't care where the burns come from. I don't want to have them on my body. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what I want to do more often of. So I'm just keeping it candid. I'm just keeping it candid. Keeping it candid. Telling the truth and keeping it candid. Telling the truth. Keeping it candid. Keystar 10 says, I am also on my weight loss journey. I want to be fit. Yeah, girl. I am ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to I can't even speak on the fitness. Like the reason why I can't even speak on it is because I was doing so well in the summertime. And I love those results. I love those results. But it's cold outside. It's really cold outside. Because what I was mainly doing to stay T and keep these legs looking nice was riding my bike. But y'all know I don't want that wind on me no more. It's cold. I don't want that wind doing nothing near me no more. Oh my gosh. Well, I think I'm done. Don't y'all? She says vitamin C and aloe vera helps with burns and scars. Thanks, girly. I have some aloe vera that I was gonna make some stuff out of. And I just burnt myself while I was on live too. While I'm talking about it, I know my hand is about to puff up like a puffer fish very soon. So I'm gonna use that. Vitamin C and aloe vera helps with burns and scars. Perfect. Okay. So if I do like a little video in my members only where I'm like recording the scars and seeing if they're going away, y'all watch that. Mm-hmm. True, it's hot where I'm in Cindy. Australia. Is Australia one of those places that are hot all year round? Because I thought that about Florida. I thought Florida was hot all year round. And they're trying to say that Florida get cold. And it's cold right now in Florida. So I'm like, what? So that's cool that you live in somewhere that's always warm. I feel like that's my dream, low key. I wish. Australia seems Australia seems to be like a very charactered place. Everything about Australia just seems to be so different. Like, not to be stereotypical, but kangaroos being like a real thing seems almost crazy because them kangaroos is something serious, okay? Kangaroos ain't nothing to play with. So being the fact that y'all live somewhere where kangaroos are literally a real thing, it's just crazy. And I think I like Aussie accents a little bit better than British accents, but that's just my own personal preference. I just, if I had to pick an accent, I'm choosing an Aussie one. We get winters, but it's not that cold. It doesn't snow. So basically summer all year round, just about. You know what I think that would be good for? Your skin, like your melanin. Because I noticed like in the wintertime, the melanin, it takes a little decline because, I ain't getting as much sun. And that's kind of what I was talking about too, with like the sun being super important to like the feminine maintenance. Because I feel like really being able to absorb that vitamin, I don't know if it's D, I think it is D, vitamin D is extremely important to how your body like shows up. I've noticed far too many times when there's a lack of sun or sun is, too far away, you start getting ashy, lips start getting dry, just stuff starts happening, like your body just starts reacting in ways that it normally didn't do. It just starts going haywire. So me personally, I hate the cold. Okay, well, I think I've at least finished the hair. Oh, well, this is half. Halfway finished the hair. I think I can rest peaceful knowing that I didn't just sit around and yap the whole time. I was doing some, y'all. But the lashes didn't get done. So I'm gonna set what I'm gonna do for the week and we're gonna let it go. Hair's gonna get finished, nails gonna get finished today and tomorrow. Lashes, we're gonna wait for lashes till about Thursday. Maybe might even do them straight on Friday so they fresh for real. I don't gotta jump the gun on the lashes. I can hold on those. I might want to do some push-ups just to make sure that these arms look toned for the competition. And I got aura nails to do. And I think that everything else has been, the good thing about what I've been doing is that I've been keeping up with my femininity maintenance. So I've been being very consistent. So the work that I do have to do is good because I'm working already from a halfway spot. My hair is already technically done. I'm just refreshing, removing and reworking, right? So I'm gonna keep keeping up with this for you guys. This is not the end. I think I was able to talk about enough. This is the energy that I'm bringing into Pretty Girl February, and I am okay with sharing and not gatekeeping with the girlies that do. I wanted to appreciate everybody who came on, everybody who shared, everybody who was here. I appreciate you guys for supporting me here at the Strategic Feminine. I want y'all to work hard. I want y'all to stay beautiful. I want y'all to stay vigilant. I want y'all to stay aware. And please reach out. Don't hesitate to reach out to me if y'all have any questions, comments, concerns. Leave them down below. Have a good morning. Have a good night. Have a good day. And please be safe out here. I always tell y'all, be good people. Be holy people. Read the word and spread the word. And I'll be back. Bye.